This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. And we start with the latest on the coronavirus in our state. Cases are trending down across Arizona, down about 20% from last week. And that sounds good, but testing is also down that same amount. That's why it's important to look at the percent positivity. That is a number that's climbing almost a full percent compared with last week. With the December 1st deadline looming, the city of Tucson announcing nearly all of its employees have complied with the city's COVID-19 vaccine mandate. That buy-in includes members of the city's police and fire departments. Some feared public safety would suffer because police and firefighters would rather be fired than comply with the mandate. But as of today, only 33 Tucson employees out of more than 3,900 have either not been completely vaccinated for COVID-19 or received an accommodation or religious exemption. That amounts to 99% compliance. Of those 33 employee holdouts, 13 have had one COVID-19 shot.
At the end of the day, after all of the raucous caused by the state legislature, by the governor, by the attorney general, we have down to 20 employees not wanting to get a vaccine, not wanting to comply.
Tucson Mayor Regina Romero says 3 more city employees showed proof of vaccination today. Those who did not get vaccinated or receive exemptions do face possible termination. He pleaded guilty. Now the Arizona man sentenced in the Capitol riots wants his sentence appealed. Jacob Chansley, seen in that face paint and furry horn, sentenced to 41 months in prison. Well, now he has a new lawyer and wants to void that plea and sentencing. He'll have to argue he had poor representation in the initial case. As part of his plea, Chansley waived many of the grounds that he could appeal on. An update now to a story we've been following for years. Hundreds of homeowners in Pinal County could finally get a refund for unfair utility bills, all part of a proposed $10 million settlement with Johnson Utilities. As we've reported, the company is accused of bribing state officials to raise their rates. The settlement would give refunds to customers impacted. A federal judge still needs to sign off on it. The hot housing market keeps getting hotter. Phoenix once again topping the nation in price growth. Take a look at the numbers from September. Prices in the valley up 33% year to year, higher than any other city. Miami and Tampa come in at number 2 and 3, all of them above the national average of 19%. So when could it cool down? Experts say pretty soon, as price growth is slowing down, and it's unlikely the trend will continue through next year. A warning for anybody in the West Valley: do not be alarmed if you hear sirens from Palo Verde Generating Station in Tonopah. Officials at the power plant will be testing their outdoor sirens. It is required by law to do so. The siren testing will go at noon and 12:30 and will last 3 minutes each time. We're told you'll be able to hear it if you're within a 10-mile radius. Today is Giving Tuesday, and in the spirit of the day, a Valley business with a big gift for a mobile doctor's office. The donation will help bring health care to children experiencing homelessness across the valley. Phoenix Children's Hospital giving us an inside tour of its Cruisin' Health mobile unit. It's a 35-foot-long medical trunk equipped with exam rooms, a pharmacy, a laboratory, and triage area. PCH's Homeless Youth Outreach Program getting a $100,000 donation from On Cue Financial.
One of the problems with youth who are at risk is they don't know how to get the health care that they need. So we partner with area agencies that are serving these youth to bring that care to them.
PCH mobile units average 11,000 visits a year.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Dan Brussellens, tracking your forecast and a warm start to December here in the valley. As we continue this stretch in the 80s, we're going to be challenging some records in the days ahead. For Wednesday, a forecast high of 83 could tie the record set back in 1949. Thursday will be within a couple of degrees, but should stay below. And then Friday is going to be a close call. 80 degrees in the forecast now, the record 81 set back in 1940. So a warm stretch ahead. Tomorrow, we'll see a few clouds drift in, especially in the afternoon and evening. Temperatures start out in the 50s. We'll be at 62 at 9 a.m., 78 at noon, and then those 80s will take us through the afternoon hours here. Winds for us stay light, but it is going to be very breezy, if not windy again, out at Bullhead City tomorrow as those northerly winds accelerate down the Colorado River Valley. Here in the Valley of the Sun, lots of sunshine heading into the weekend. Those 80s will stick around through Friday. Then we drop into the 70s over the weekend and for early next week, too.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.